Hello everybody, Chris Campbell here in the shop this evening on the leather work side. So we have an order that's come in for a biker leather bracelet. This is what it's going to look like when it's set up. So at the moment I'm going to go ahead and take our pin buttons off and our Camacho. So what we have done here is taken a raw leather stock and we've measured for the customer's width. And what we've done here is started it here to here, and it's exactly 9 inches. All right, so what we did was cut it 9 inches. We squared off this end and rounded the side ends, and then over here we gave it a round shape, and we went ahead and punched the holes and put our button pins in place. What I've also done to save time for videotaping is I've already dyed it. I've trimmed the sides, and I've also waxed and burnished the entire sides. So now it's ready for the installation of the products. So what we're going to do now is measure for the center. And let's see, we'll get it right here. So, okay, so about right here. I'm just going to make a tiny pin now for the center over here. So about right here. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and get my hole puncher and line up for the center. All right. And I may have to adjust to make the hole bigger. We'll see. Yep. So what I'm going to do is go up a size. Let's see. Let's do this size. Okay. And what I'm doing here is giving it a little stretch and backing it out. All right. And that fits perfect. So that's good. All right. So now we'll wait on that hole and come back to that in just a moment. So the next step is we want to mount our button pins. So for that I'm going to use this one. And so I'm looking to come out from here to here. So I need to mark here. And here. All right. And the same for here. Okay. Now this is just a rough, I'm not punching the holes, I'm just doing a rough sizing. All right. So about right there. So I'm going to put that there. All right. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and push this in. And this one in. And that way we can get these two holes started. Okay. All right. so we got that one stretched. Now for this one. And leather can be hard, so you have to just take your time. All right. And now comes the pinching part. And so what I'm doing here is crimping the back piece. All right. So that is one pin in. And now what we're going to do is go ahead and mark for our second size. All right. And now we'll bring it through on this side here. Get lined up with our hole. And bring that out. And what we're basically looking for is to make sure that we get it even on both sides, and we do. All right, roll that over. All right, so we have those two installed. What I'm going to do is go ahead and pause and come back when I have the rest of them installed, and then we'll do the Camacho. Alrighty, so now we've got all of our pins installed and pushed, and we've already got them riveted in onto the back. And now we're going to snap it to be sure we have our clearance. And let's see if I can find it. There we go. So that looks really good. Perfect. Now for the Camacho. Now it does look off-center here because you have two close and two that are further apart. There's a reason for that. This piece is going to overlap, so it will look odd if you have them the same distance. But once you put it on, you won't know the difference. It'll actually even it out, and I'll show you in a moment. First, what I'm going to do is put a little bit of Loctite on the thread. Okay. And now we're going to put our Camacho on with the iron cross facing up, and we'll get that started before the Loctite takes effect. And let's see, right there's where we want it. And so now what I'm going to do is hold it so that I can tighten down the Camacho and make sure that we get it good, snug, and tight. Perfect. And that is a beautiful piece. Now let's put it on and see what she looks like. Oh yeah. Now that is really awesome. Now this is a biker band, leather bracelet. I can make them in any size. You can pick the Camacho that you want. You can pick the different style of button pins if you want the round ones, diamond plates, spikes, you name it. We sell these for $18. And that is a custom made bracelet. So give us a call here at Campbell's Custom Leather Works if you need any custom leather work, and we'll make you a custom piece. Have a wonderful evening.